about Charlotte in the coming weeks, but for now, let's move on to Wells Fargo, the only bank ever to be serenaded by an 8-year-old Ron Howard.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon, it's a-comin' now. I don't know how I can ever wait to see.
Fuck you. I'm sorry. I know you're a very powerful man in Hollywood now, but to be fair, you were an infuriating 8-year-old. Now, just 3 weeks ago, Wells Fargo was the most valuable bank in the world, but recently its reputation has taken a massive hit after some alarming revelations.
The feds say employees at Wells Fargo took money out of customers' accounts without their permission. They opened new bank and credit card accounts without the customers knowing, then charged those same customers fees for the accounts the customers didn't even know they had. The feds say 2 million accounts are involved.
That's right. Wells Fargo employees created fake email addresses to enroll customers in hidden accounts, creating PIN numbers the customers didn't even know existed. And hidden fees are bad enough, without being hidden inside hidden accounts with hidden PIN numbers made with hidden email addresses. Because that's like a Russian nesting doll where the last doll is giving you the middle finger. And for customers who got caught up in this, like Frank Arn, even when they found out, they couldn't stop it.
There was a point in time I had 10 accounts. I've had more than 10 accounts at Wells Fargo. I only need one.
Ahn says he complained to Wells Fargo, but the bank kept opening accounts in his name and sending him credit cards he didn't even want.
They kept making promises. They said, okay, we won't charge you any fees. This is it. They always say this is the end of it. So I thought it was the end of it, but it wasn't.
Look, Frank, I do not want to let Wells Fargo off the hook here, but after 10 accounts, any bank would have been better. Chase Bank, Citibank, even Elizabeth Banks would have been a better place to stash your money. Now, Wells Fargo apparently fired over 5,000 people for engaging in this, but you do have to wonder, how did they all get the same idea?
They were incentivized to earn financial rewards under the incentive compensation program. And we're hearing that managers even taught employees how to do this.
Wow, so the fraud was baked in, which I believe is the title of Martha Stewart's autobiography. and all this is a little surprising, given that the bank's CEO, John Stumpf, has talked a big game about decency and integrity.
The DNA of leadership is trust. That's true in a family relationship, that's true for government, that's true for business. We like to say we don't care how much you know until we know how much you care. You can't teach caring, and you can't teach sharing.
What? He sounds like a burnt-out, drunken Barney. We can't teach caring, and you can't teach sharing. The little shits won't listen. Don't touch me! Now, Stumpf actually appeared in front of the Senate Banking Committee this week with a bandage on his hand, which I legally can't say is the result of carpal tunnel from typing in so many fake email addresses. And he wanted to be clear, he didn't know anything about anything.
I'm not an expert in compensation. I don't know that issue off the top of my head. I'm not an expert in this field. I'll talk to our team and we'll get back to you. Again, I'm not an expert in that. I don't even know exactly what we're talking about.
Come on. If he was going to play that dumb, he should have at least turned up wearing his shoes on his hands and a Stone Cold Steve Austin T-shirt. Then it would have made sense. But look, this gets one step worse, because the total fine for Wells Fargo's behaviour was $185 million, which is nothing, considering they made $23 billion in profit just last year, and it's even less than Stumpf himself could walk away with if he resigns.
The CNN Money investigation shows that if he does resign, well, he could get $200 million in terms of payouts when he walks out of the door.
The only way that could possibly be OK is if they put that money in 20 million fake accounts of $10 each and never, ever tell him about them. And now, this.